Hey everyone, you have found What to Play Next. We're bringing everything that's awesome. I can't do my intro. Hi everyone, you have found What to Play Next. We're bringing everything that is awesome in gaming. This is The Witcher 3. One of the best games of all time.
I see you gather before me. Hungry,
the shoddy
terrified,
like,
clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago.
This guy is awesome.
In a time past,
as far as priests go,
our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres.
He does so much more than give you
The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic.
So it has its own magic, which is awesome.
Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
So this is better than the opening for the Tale of Two Cities, once he really gets going. Kind of the way with Holy Rollers. Obviously, this wonderful man right here is going to fight this war for us, as we are peasants. Lousy peasants. Can't do a darn thing by ourselves. The Witchers are weird. They are a mercenary class, kind of like the Ronin, who were not
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
We have a lot of Asian crossover. This is more Slavic, so I was surprised to see how much they referred to the warlords and so on. That we tend to run through the Welsh lines, so like Gaelic, I guess. Slavs have been on the up and up lately. Romania's been seeing an increase in coverage. Poland obviously did for a while. But that section of mythology and so on has been of interest. It's kind of more noir rather than gothic. So it has this earthy bent to it that America's really been into. We've been moving a little bit away from the lacquered palaces and so on that we had a fascination with a villain's story arc. And now we're more interested in the anti-hero. Geralt isn't the best anti-hero. Witchers are supposed to be soulless. He's more gruff, etc. He loves his little family. He has this great love triangle going with Triss and Yennefer, etc. I accidentally followed a witch through a portal. So just in case you haven't been following this series. I'm looking for Ciri here. I accidentally stepped through this stupid portal. I hadn't meant to follow the witch off the drop that she'd spoken to. So we're going to go interrogate about our adopted daughter here.
Nice.
This is apparently her haven. Got a little grotto that she goes and hangs out in when she's done with the peasants and dealing with their misfortunes.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
My goodness. I have a reputation. I'm kind of a womanizer. The sorceresses are barren. They are given a certain amount of political power, which is awesome for women in that quote-unquote time period. I mean, you know, the style.
Greetings,
but they
Witcher.
don't really get to have relationships then. You know, they're kind of beholden to as political advisors, and they're trained that way. Geralt's a mercenary. He's also trained not to have relationships. Just is. Despite his fine abs and tight bottom.
Missed a spot.
He's just a father figure.
Where?
Gonna have to
Hoping you
blot.
didn't come to talk.
No, to talk.
Turn around and wait.
There's no nipples on TV, so let's see if we can get some of the graphicness out of here. The world used to be run by old men. It's a little bit different now that we have so many visuals. People have to dial it back a little bit how they treat women. Because
Kira Metz,
intellect
deep in the
matters.
heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a certain young woman. What are you doing?
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even
Since they're
tried to contact
advising.
one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
They'll have conclaves and so on, just to keep their hand in and kind of control the situation. But they can't do a lot on their own.
Bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
It happens a lot in civil unrest.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses.
Oh, holy cow.
And I was a member.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick any...
Emperor does keep...
Yes.
Radovid and...
We just totally did this. I meant to hit that. There we
So
go.
how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. I'm
Where's
looking for
Siri?
a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horseshit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
What did he say? Who did the asking?
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
Woman! There's a few dozen eggs.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
Awful. Did you leave a
Did
message?
you leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
Oh, wow.
So you know where to find him.
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Can't go just yet? Why can't we go just yet? I mean, we could not
Can't go just yet.
In that case, we'll meet there. I'll await you near the cave
Darn it!
entrance.
Why can't I go just yet, Geralt? Oh, I want to run Jenny of the Woods. Shoot. They're at the entrance. Okay. So I can meet Kira at the entrance. I do want to run Jenny of the Woods before I go. I can probably come back and do it. What was I planning on doing that I can't go see her right away? You gotta wonder. Let's go through and see what's on the other side. Kaboom! What's up, Bob? How's it going? So we're obviously going to go check out this elf here. See what he might know about Ciri. He was asking for her, which kind of leads me to believe, you know, not a lot. But you never know. Get a roach to give us a lift here. Hey, sweetheart. Baby. Just gonna ride straight through trees. Right into him. Oh. not nice. Not the way we do this. And you won't ride through water? What am I gonna do with you? We got some fir trees. We got a good one for Christmas, you know? What is to my right? Hold up. Is that haunting? Let me see. Oh no, it's a house. Okay. And then there's one of those statues. I'm gonna take a gander here. Oh, that's the village. Okay. I like to have a look every once in a while, see what's going on. Alright, well. Jenny of the Woods is also up here somewhere. I wish that they would let you know, like, when you're near a different quest marker. Because somewhere in here there's this ghost that's haunting the woods, and I wanted to see her as well.
Faster.
Faster? I'm actually going slower. Thank you. Okay, because this takes me through the village. It's nighttime, so 12:09 a.m. We just passed the witching hour. We're gonna
Not so
put
fast, Roach.
poor Roach on a spit.
I would hit the store.
You want Kurt at this time of night? I
Go.
really cannot ride him in a canter through this village. These roads are abysmal. Alright. I really should have just ported, but I don't know if they would have ported me there, or... You know, then poor Roach would have been left by the roadside. We can't have. We're gonna take out the Indrago worker, or just gonna skip. As long as Roach doesn't bolt, you can actually pretty much just ride through. One of the main reasons I would assume that you would want a horse. Beautiful landscape, incredible gameplay. It really has a lot to recommend to it. And then obviously if you like the books and so on. I didn't love the translation. I did buy a Polish version of it, which was, it was engaging to translate, but a lot of work. What you have to do is find derivatives and see where you differ from the way that the text goes, because your culture is going to pull you in a certain direction, how you want to tell the story. And it's generally away from the original, you know, the alterity of another culture throws us off so badly that America seems to think that we have this sense that we already have that. And we already have whatever culture it is that's out there because we're so diverse. But at the end of the day, it's the world, you know, surprise, the world exists. So it's an interesting conundrum where we run into people whose ways don't translate into our own, and they just drop straight into our culture. And then you'll go to interact with another culture or read something from it. I'll just, you know, absolutely shin my horse here. This is great horsemanship, Geralt. And it just really goes awry, goes wrong for you. She drops the... oh, nice! Hello. This is absolutely a place that an elf could live. Stonehenge nearby? Do you have any other cool landmarks? There she is.
There you are, at last.
Hello, friend.
Can we go? I'd like to finally meet this mysterious
Myself.
Not like I want to bet him. Just want to ask him about Ciri.
The boy elf. Let's keep it, you know. I mean, I'm straight. I prefer for stories to go that way. I can certainly understand why people would want things to follow their lifestyle. But being part of the majority, it's a little frustrating how often it doesn't, you know. I just want things to go my way too, you know. So, ooh, we can gather ingredients for foraging. Puffball mushrooms. I wonder what kind of elf we'll get. Spriggan. Brownie. The elves are there.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then.
Treant? Are Treants elves?
Got a navigator with them.
What?
I want to know.
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
Come on, you're a battle witch. Let's do it up. Jump, buck! Oh, whoa. That did not happen. And I'm gonna die.
Follow me.
A lot.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm gonna die a lot. Dying. Honey, I'm trying to listen. I don't know if I should run. Should I try running? Oh, and she died. We died. Okay, link in the description below. All Star Mayor's Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks. Support the Pirate Queen. Pick up their coffee. Obviously, it's awesome gamer coffee. Send people to what to play next. We do guerrilla marketing, so it's a lot of fun. We try to keep these kind of short. We've got a ton of information this time, so I'm going to go ahead and cut short the gameplay. We love you guys. We love that yours on Thread. You can support us on Coffee, KFI. Buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. You can support us on Patreon if you do a more monthly style subscription. Or smash subscribe, totally free. And if you hit the bell, it'll pop up a little thumbnail. So if you want to see what's going on in Gerald's world, you can certainly do that. We do a lot of indies, so you can see what's developing in gaming or what has developed in gaming. We covered Sea of Stars before it got big, that sort of thing. So we really do find some awesome games, awesome game devs to follow. We love you guys. We love that you're as long for rides. Smash that subscribe button. Stay safe. Game on. And we'll see you in the next video. Please tell me it saved before I fell off.
Come
okay,
on.
it did. We'll see you guys in the next video.